The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Blue Hens about to kick it away and get this season started. Here he comes from inside his own. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Judicials will get the track. What are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special, and they all have to be well today.
He'll try to do it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going. To the 36. And the Judicials have it with the 1st and 10. They'll go to the fullback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Catch in the middle, it's York. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Judicials are moving quickly down the field. Toss it. And a good pickup. Defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and short. Give to fullback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Judicials line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. Looking to scramble. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
The Judicials will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So Delaware's offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Play action on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Guys, let's take a second here and talk Delaware. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's in open space downfield. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on fourth. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Blue Hens kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Finds his man, it's Silver. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Blue Hens with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Blue Hens have it in scoring position on first and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Delaware. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They're on the board first here in the season opener. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Gets the back moving. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And nobody responsible for picking up the free safety, because David, frankly, I don't believe they thought he was coming.
No, and whose responsibility is that? The quarterback. If I see the free safety blitzing, I'm throwing the ball deep to somebody to make a play, because he can't cover deep anymore, so put that in your back pocket. They want to bring that safety blitz. I'm going to make them pay, and I'm going to throw the ball deep.
And the Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Give to the fullback. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold on.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. And the Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. It's Silver. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Makes the grab past the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Blue Hens want to move quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Quickly complete. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Blue Hens will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll go to the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by a field goal over Boise State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To give to the big fullback. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down. And the Judicials will punt this one away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
What a great job by the defense, setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Fullback's got it. Look out, he's got room. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. On the move, it's O'Neal. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Now on the option. Now the pitch. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. He'll start this drive going to the air. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Silver. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. And the Blue Hens with the 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Throwing right. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give on the inside. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. The option look. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. On the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He won't have enough for the 1st down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be 4th down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They punt it away on 4th down. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Patterson. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Snagged out of the air. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires to the right. He's got it. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Trying to set up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Judicials are in the hurry-up. Gonna sling it on second down. Oh, they're after him. Gonna try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Hauls it in, the first down and more. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. To the air on first down. He's got his man.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It is perfect. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Judicials will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They're working that left side. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. He'll do it himself. Past the first down marker and still running. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Wants to throw on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. So after the big run, they tried to hit him with a pass. Would you have gone back to the run there?
I think now, yeah. Of course, now looking back, I'm going to go, yeah, I should have run after taking the sack. I like mixing it up, but if my offense is going to sit there and lean on people and we're good at running the football, then don't be afraid to do that more often.
The Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Blue Hens will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The inside handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They'll give it to the back. Jukes his way for more. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Slithers into space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got it, 1st down and more. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Going with the ground game left. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Silver. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. It's complete on the right side. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Fakes to grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Turning on the jet. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Delaware. And they take it in for 6 more points.
said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Ohio. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Judicials come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the option, running to Green. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Handoff to the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll run the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. He's up to 86 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Fighting off the defender. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. It's complete, and he will score! Touchdown, Delaware!
And the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll leave it with him. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's made. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. He'll pull it on the read. And here's a fumble way behind the line. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. He stopped well short of the line to gain at the 22. Not a chip shot field goal, but certainly makeable. We'll see what they do on 4th down. They put on the heat and they blocked it. Defense all by himself down the middle. The 40. Past the 30. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Judicial. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. They'll ride the hot hand. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. At the 40, there he goes. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Blue Hens, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself on the draw. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. And the Blue Hens are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? From the red zone, looking for a receiver. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Well, this offense giveth, and then it turned around and giveth it back.
And I think a bunch of people are going to go, why don't they just turn around and hand the ball off? I'm not going to hand the ball off every single play. I understand nice big play, the play before, but listen, you got to mix it up. You got to keep them guessing, but you obviously want to have a little more success than the sack.
The Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it on the move. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Now, 4th down.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by 7 over Ohio. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The old coaching cliche, go win-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.